you become fixated on the worst possible outcome for something in your life. Oh, if I don't pass this test, then I'm going to fail this class. And if I fail this class, I'll fail out of school. And if I fail out of school, then I'll be a complete failure for the rest of my life. Somehow, a test, and whether you do or don't pass it, just became complete failure for the rest of your life. That's an example of catastrophizing. So the anxiety of a test automatically turns into being a complete failure in your life. And I want you to understand that your brain is incredibly complex. It's incredibly amazing, and it is really good at protecting you. And so what it does is you start thinking about the test, and it's 25 steps ahead of you, and it turns into you're going to be a complete failure if you fail this test. Another example might be you get into a fight with your girlfriend, and then you think, well, now she's definitely going to leave me. And if my girlfriend leaves me, I'll be destroyed. And I will never be able to trust again. And if I'm never able to trust again, I'll be alone forever. And so the anxiety of a fight turns into, I will be alone forever. This is what psychologists call catastrophizing. Psychologists also call catastrophizing magnifying. You're taking something that is small, that you probably won't remember in 5 years, and turning it into something massive as a protection mechanism. You're making a mountain out of an anthill. And so the natural question that we should ask ourselves in this situation is, why do we do this? Well, we think that it serves us, but it's actually what's categorized by scientists and psychologists as what's called a cognitive dysfunction. It is a dysfunction that we have that goes on in our minds. We think that we're protecting ourselves, right? We think that we're protecting ourselves. If my girlfriend leaves me, then I won't be as let down because I was expecting this anyways. And so we think we're protecting ourselves in some sort of way. If I fail this test, I won't be as surprised because I knew it was going to happen. It also, in a way, justifies us not taking the right action or getting ourselves out of our comfort zone or trying something new because we don't want to be let down. See? Protection mechanism. It feels better in the short term, but in the long term, it feels terrible. You don't start your business because you think that you'll fail. So you don't want to feel like a failure. So in the short term, you decide not to go after building your business, but you'll never be successful in the long term. So it feels better now. In the long term, it's not going to feel very good. You don't ask someone out because you're afraid. And so in the short term, you won't be rejected, but in the long term, you could be alone if you don't overcome that. And now, back to the show. And so catastrophizing at its core is an attempt to avoid feeling something. The real question is, and where you need to start analyzing yourself, is what feeling are you trying to avoid?